This episode of Film Riot's brought to you by GoDaddy and Netflix. Netflix.
Oh. What? I see you across the room. I also see you across the room. What do you have there? A peanut butter and also jelly sandwich. That sounds nice. I think I will also make one. I doubt it. There's none left. Ha 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 ha. Then I will just have to take yours. Huh? You can have it if you can take it. Get him! Huh? Oh, you think you could stop me with your goons? I underestimated you, Jericho. You'd be wise not to make that mistake again, Stingray. Defend yourself!
Break.
Huh? Want to share it? That's fair. Yum yum yum! Sorry about pulling your friend's head off.
In the beginning, Adam bites the apple. In 1903, the first narrative film is made. In 93, Spielberg says F you to evolution. And in 2009, Film Riot is released to the world.
Want to be a filmmaker? Well, so do I. Let's figure it out. We're going to be following Trying Films from pre to post production as we make our latest short film, Tell. Along the way, we're going to be showing you how to accomplish great effects with little to no budget. And every now and again, we'll be jumping over to Full Sail University to get you advice from the pros.
So grab some popcorn and get comfortable. This is Film Riot.
Welcome to Film Riot, the show that takes a mystery out of the effects and techniques that go into some of your favorite Hollywood films. I'm your host, Ryan Conley. Today is our fourth and final episode in our series on audio, a series that was sparked by one email, one that we've shown in every single episode. And since I'm a traditional sort of guy, email. Hi! Would it be at all possible to do an episode going over some of the basics of sound and audio for aspiring filmmakers? I know that's broad, but hey, plenty of legroom. Cheers, Daniel Phillips. Now, if you didn't guess from the opening sketch, one of the things we're going to cover today, ADR. So what scene will we be doing the ADR for? Well, it won't be the opening sketch, if that's what you were thinking. That would be ridiculous.
Yum yum.
Instead, we're going to finish up the scene we started last week. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, fool. So as you can see, we already added in the Foley, which we showed how to do last week. So this week, we're going to add back in our actors' voices using a process called ADR, which stands for Automated Dialogue Replacement, not Angry Duck Rape.
Huh?
Now the first thing you need to do is edit your footage. Then once you have your final cut, bring in your actor to re-record his lines. Now my setup for this is the exact same as last week. I just took my shotgun mic and hooked it to my laptop using the line import. Then I recorded it all in Final Cut Pro. Now before I bring my actor in to record, I always make an MP3 of the dialogue and give it to him. That way he can memorize exactly how he said the lines originally. And that's really gonna help you out when it's time to record. But then he's gonna walk around looking like those kids that rap to themselves like they're the next Eminem.
Hustling like a pimp, hustling like a pimp. Pimping like a hustler, hustling like a pimp.
So now that my actor has his lines memorized, it's time to bring him in to re-record his lines while he watches the playback. Now you're going to want to make sure to get as many takes as possible of each line, that way you have a lot to choose from later.
I don't like you.
Oh yeah? Well, I did like you. So you said that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We should fight each other.
Agreed. With our fists.
Ready?
Ready.
So now I have all my lines recorded and I'm happy with what I have, which means it's time to do a grunt pass. Stop it. Since it's a fight scene, I'm going to have them make sounds for each time they get hit, and even some heavy breathing. Which that can get a little creepy. Like when Tim Allen calls my house late at night.
Hello? I know it's you, Tim. This isn't gonna get you back on Film Riot.
The grunt pass is actually really important. Without it, it's going to feel like something's missing. And with it, it's going to amp up your realism, especially with each hit. For example, it's like I was throwing up. For example!
Well done. Good form.
For better results, if you're doing partial ADR, meaning you're using a lot of the sound that you shot on set, you might want to use the same mic you used on the day. That way it'll be a lot easier to replicate the way it sounded on location.
This is absurd. This doesn't make any sense what we're doing.
And there you have ADR, a simple process that takes a lot of practice to perfect, but a definite must in your filmmaking knowledge sack. Should've went with bag on that one.
What are you doing?
Mikey Third Leg sends you a message.
What?
We're delivering a message from Mikey Third Leg.
What's the message?
This is the message.
Oh God. You're gonna kill me?
Signed, Mikey.
Oh no. You're gonna cut me up like in that movie Scarface.
No, what's the matter with you? That's disgusting. Tonight, you sleep with the fishes.
Oh,
Oh, what? Oh.
this isn't a very effective way to kill somebody and no fish.
Oh, I'm sorry. There ain't no lakes around. I could throw a little goldfish in there if that'll make you happy, Mr. Literal. What are you doing?
Taking a picture so later I can burn it to make sure his soul can find heaven.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just something I started doing. Thought it was,
That's very sweet. You're always thinking about other people.
it's just stop embarrassing me in front of the guy.
Listen, I don't even know who this Mikey Third Eye is.
leg.
Whatever. My point is, I think you got the wrong guy.
This guy ain't no Mikey.
No, I don't.
Yeah, and I bet you never rented a movie from the Italian Stallion and then didn't return it.
No.
That was very inappropriate, my friend.
Not gentlemanly at all.
I use Netflix. I've never gone to a rental store before.
Yeah, and I bet you ain't never seen Angels in the Outfield starring the great Tony Danza
I
either.
haven't. And Tony Danza's a terrible actor.
Oh.
You son of a I'll break your legs! You're gonna drown by that one, Guido! You don't know nothing about Tony Danza, nothing! He loves Angela! He left the hood for his daughter! He's an inspiration! What do you know? How dare you!
Joey, wait outside.
He's saying some things!
I know. You're too emotional.
He is saying some things!
Wait in the car. I will handle it. I got you some gummy bears.
Gummies are yummy.
The sweet ones.
You better handle this.
I will handle it.
Talking about my dad.
So what is this Netflix?
It's all online. And there's over 90,000 titles, including a lot of Blu-ray. And there's 40,000 shipping centers, so you get it overnight. So I've never been to the rental store.
Isn't your name Steve?
No, it's Josh.
This is embarrassing. I'm sorry. I apologize. This is unprofessional.
So you're not gonna kill me?
No, of course not.
Oh, thank God.
I am gonna have to shoot you in the leg, though, for what you said about the Danza. It's a matter of principle.
Can I get a ride home after?
Music is something I've had a million questions on. Now, most of the music on the show is licensed through apmmusic.com, which isn't the cheapest, but some of it's original as well. With today's latest programs, it's become very easy to make your own soundtracks from scratch or from royalty-free loops. Now, if you have a Mac, it's probably the easiest for you, because every Mac ships with a program called GarageBand, which is a MIDI-based program that has a lot of loops as well. So you can either grab a MIDI keyboard and create your own score from scratch like this one, which was created purely in Mac using MIDI. Now, if you don't want to use MIDI, you can use any of the 1,000 loops that they have, which are all royalty free. Now, if you have a PC, try checking out Acid Music Studio. It's a really great program at a really good price, and they have something like 3,000 loops. There's also a ton of great places online that you can go to find music for your production, and I posted a list of those on our Facebook page in the notes section. Get out of here, you.
Logo.
So, if you would like to take a crack at ADR, Foley, and music, but don't have a video to work with, do not be in dismay, my friend. We've posted the entire silent film, plus the Josh and Brett standoff on YouTube with all the audio stripped from it. So you can go rip it from there and recreate all the audio yourself using the methods we showed you on the show. Then after you're done, you can go and post it on the Film Riot Facebook page for everybody else to check out. It can be funny, serious, whatever you want it to be, it just has to be all original. In about 2 weeks, me and the guys are gonna go on and watch all the videos. If one stands out, it could find its way onto the show. So have fun, and I look forward to seeing your work. Word.
Looking to drive viewers to your video content? Well, then get a .tv domain name and stand out from the crowd. .tv domain names are perfect for podcasters, video bloggers, anyone with something to say. And they're available now at GoDaddy.com. Also, be sure to check out revision3.com/GoDaddy for all the Film Riot GoDaddy deals and codes.
The end. But if you're really serious about getting into post-production audio like ADR and Foley, you might want to consider getting yourself a Pro Tools rig or one of the other higher-end audio programs. But anyway, if you have something you want to see on the show, you can email me at filmriot@revision3.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Ryan_Conley. And of course, don't forget about the Facebook page where you can post videos into our fan section. And I posted all those music sites onto the notes section. And that's pretty much it. See you guys later. Watch out for rapist ducks. See you next Thursday. Again. I can see you still. Keep going. Way too long. All right, ready?